Thomas Toots the crows. It was planting time on the island of Sodor. The engines puffed and chuffed as the farmers plowed their fields and planted their seeds. One morning, Thomas puffed to Farmer McColl's farm, pulling flatbeds of straw. As Thomas puffed closer, he could see the sky was filled with crows. They were noisy.
Sizzling fireboxes! Look at all those crows!
Farmer McColl was in his crop field. He was looking hot and bothered.
Shoo! Go away, you crows!
Hello, Farmer McColl. I've brought your straw.
Thank you, Thomas. Look at these crows. They're eating my seeds.
Don't you have a scarecrow to scare them away?
I do, Thomas, but it's in a terrible mess. I must fix it. So how can I stop the crows from eating my seeds?
An idea flew into Thomas's funnel.
I can scare those crows for you, Farmer McColl. I can hoot and toot.
Thomas bubbled his boiler and whistled loudly. With a flap and a squawk, the crows flew away. Farmer McColl was very pleased.
Well done, Thomas. Do you have time to help me?
I do now that I've delivered your straw.
Thank you, Thomas.
And Farmer McColl left to fix his scarecrow. Thomas watched Farmer McColl's field. Then 2 crows flapped down from the sky. They started to eat Farmer McColl's seeds.
The crows! They're back. I must hoot and toot.
But the crows didn't fly very far away.
Silly crows!
Thomas puffed forward. He hooted and tooted again to chase them away.
I must make sure those crows stay away.
So Thomas puffed after the crows, leaving the field behind. The crows flapped and flew. Thomas puffed after them.
The crows are flying towards the diesel works.
Thomas's boiler bubbled. It was hard work chasing crows. Thomas huffed into the diesel works. Den was there. He was snoozing sleepily. The crows flew down from the sky and landed on his cab. They scratched and they scuffed. They cackled and cawed. The crows were having fun.
There are the crows! I must hoot and toot.
Thomas blew his whistle loudly. With a flap and a squawk, the crows flew away.
Thomas! Why do you have to hoot and toot when I'm having a snooze?
Sorry, Den. I'm chasing crows for Farmer McColl. I must go. Goodbye, Den.
Chasing crows.
And Thomas puffed quickly off. The crows flapped away, and Thomas chuffed after them.
The crows are flying towards the steamworks.
Thomas's firebox fizzed.
I must catch up with these crows.
Thomas puffed into the steamworks. Gordon was there. He was having a new coat of paint. The crows flew down from the sky. They landed on his boiler. They scratched and they scuffed. They cackled and cawed. The crows were having even more fun.
The crows! I must hoot and toot.
Thomas blew his whistle loudly.
Fizzling fireboxes!
And with a flap and a squawk, the crows flew away.
Sorry, Gordon. I'm chasing crows for Farmer McColl. I must go. Goodbye, Gordon.
And Thomas puffed quickly away.
Oh, the indignity.
The crows flew on. Thomas huffed his hardest after them.
They're flying towards the quarry.
Thomas rattled and raced after the crows.
They won't get away from me this time.
Thomas puffed into the quarry. Mavis was there. She was working hard shunting cars of slate. The crows flew down from the sky. They landed on Mavis's cars. They scratched and they scuffed. They cackled and cawed. The crows were having the most fun of all.
There are the crows. I must hoot and toot.
Mavis was surprised. She biffed and bashed into the cars.
Trembling tracks!
And with a flap and a squawk, the crows flew away.
Thomas, what are you doing?
Hello, Mavis. I'm chasing crows for Farmer McCall. I must go. Goodbye, Mavis.
Goodbye, Thomas.
Thomas clickety-clacked along the track. The crows were nowhere to be seen.
I must have chased them away for good. Farmer McCall will be pleased with me. I must tell him.
And Thomas huffed happily away. Thomas saw Farmer McCall. He was waving at Thomas to stop.
Hello, Farmer McCall. I've chased the crows far away from your field.
Thomas was pleased, but Farmer McCall wasn't pleased.
You haven't chased them as far as you think, Thomas. Look at my field.
Thomas couldn't believe his eyes. Farmer McCall's field was full of crows.
Fizzling fireboxes. I was so busy chasing crows across the island, the rest of the crows came back.
And they're eating my seeds.
Thomas felt terrible.
I'm sorry, Farmer McCall. I should have stayed by your field.
What am I going to do? My scarecrow won't be fixed till the morning.
Please, Farmer McCall, I can watch your field tonight. I shall hoot and toot, and I promise that I won't move a piston.
Very well, Thomas.
That night, Thomas watched Farmer McCall's field. He hooted and tooted all night long to scare away the crows. The next morning, not one single seed had been eaten. Farmer McCall arrived with his new scarecrow.
Well done, Thomas. You have been a really useful scarecrow. My scarecrow can take over now.
Thomas's boiler bubbled with pride.
Thank you, sir.
Thomas was very tired.
Now go and get some sleep, Thomas.
Yes, sir.
He's the cheeky one.
James.
He's vain but lots of fun.
Percy.
Pulls a mail on time.
Gordon.
Thunders down the line.
Emily.
Really knows her stuff.
Henry.
Toots and huffs and puffs.
Edward.
Wants to help and share.